Are we raising sheep or lions? Greetings of peace from Jihadi Joe. Welcome to the second episode of Jihadi Joe, a show for everyday Muslim Americans and Americans of all faiths who share so much in common. This show is for people who believe that religion is a net positive in shaping the world and our country, and that this country is great because of, not despite, the core morals and beliefs of the men who built it. Are we raising sheep or lions? Parenting is hard. Fortunately, our faith gives us great examples. The relationships between Ibrahim and Ismail, Yaqub and Yusuf, or Maryam and Isa. Good parenting has never been about risk mitigation at all costs. In fact, it's allowing our kids to fail, face adversity and danger, and learn in the process. But something that is zero risk is safetyism. Safetyism is a phenomenon coined by Jonathan Haidt and Greg Lukianoff in their book, The Coddling of the American Mind, How Good Intentions and Bad Ideas Are Setting Up a Generation for Failure. Zero-risk parenting gave us things like warning labels on video games, safe places on college campuses, and implicit bias trainings at your job. And in the age of COVID, safetyism has translated from an emotional protective bubble to a physical one. Enter masking in schools. Step aside the emotional harm of being called a towel head or a sand kisser. There's a real boogeyman of COVID. This baddie won't leave you with an achy breaky heart, but an actual physical illness. Except that for children the virus is milder than the flu. But so gripped are we parents by COVID mania that we will rush to suffocate our children, give them mask rashes, stunt their development, and take away the simple joys of just seeing another human smile. But Joe, what about schools becoming vectors of transmission? The science shows us quite the contrary. That's not where this thing spreads. A couple of points of reference. Firstly, data out of European CDC, where school maskings have been the exception rather than the rule, have shown little spread in school environments. Therefore, they don't even recommend masking in primary schools. Secondly, comparing states with mask mandates and mask-free states show no difference of spread either. Take a state like Florida, where masking on kids is virtually banned, and a state like New York, where masks are mandatory on kids as young as 2 years old. They both have the same case numbers. So parents, let's borrow a tiny bit of wisdom and courage from the most amazing fathers in our history, and mothers as well. Did Ibrahim helicopter parent over Ismail when the sacrificial command came from the heavens? Did Yaqub tell Yusuf to hide his prophetic visions from fear of being mocked? Did Maryam stop Isa from spreading his gospel? Ask any Muslim, Jew, or Christian what they think of these names. They will call them lions. Now, I'm hardly asking us to sacrifice our children in the name of God. But what I am asking is to muster the tiniest bit of courage to have a difficult conversations with our schools and take these muzzles off our kids. If the parents behave like sheep, the children will be far from becoming lions. Peace be unto you from Jihadi Joe.